Hey guys, what's up? Hope you enjoyed our recent videos. They've been very top 5 MCU TV show centric. So today, Jacob, today we're gonna get right into it. Today we got something special, new planned for you. Oh, first,
what do we have planned, Pat?
I was gonna say first, look at our awesome new set that Jacob worked on.
Actually, we all worked on this. This was a collective effort, not just me and Pat, but also
Jacob's
my wife.
brainchild. That was then grown up and nurtured using 50% Jacob, 40% Catherine, and 10% me. But hey, doesn't it look great? Hope you guys enjoy it. Let us know for some things you'd like to see in the background. What we're doing today is we're actually going to take the original 6 Avengers. That is Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Thor, Black Widow, and Hawkeye. And we are going to be sorting them into Harry Potter houses. I've got the classic Pottermore quiz that I believe J.K. Rowling, but we're going to start off with one of the Avengers, answer the questions as if we were that Avenger, and then see what house they are. So guys, put your suggestions on who you think would be placed in which house down below.
I'll wait till you're done.
Let's do Iron Man first. Start the sorting ceremony. Okay, if you could have one power, which would you choose? The power to read minds, the power to change the past, the power of superhuman strength, and the power to change your appearance at will. My first thought is he kind of does have superhuman strength with his Iron Man suit. I don't think he'd be change your appearance at will. He's very proud of him being him.
Yes.
So he wouldn't change his appearance.
Very self-involved.
Exactly.
I think it would actually be the second one, which is the power to change the past.
Change the past.
We already saw him do that. Literally.
You're right.
In the movie.
He was the one who came up with time travel.
You're right. There
And
you
so
go.
we're gonna go power to change the past. Which of the following would you most hate people to call you? Ignorant?
Nope. He wouldn't care.
Ordinary? That might be it.
He would hate that.
And cowardly.
He would also hate that, but at the same
It's
time,
one of those two, though.
I think if somebody said that he was cowardly, he wouldn't think twice about it. He'd just be like, you don't know what you're talking about. But if somebody said that he was ordinary,
he'd be like, I'm Iron Man.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go with ordinary. You and 2 friends need to cross a bridge guarded by a river troll who insists on fighting one of you before he will let all of you pass. Do you volunteer to fight?
Okay. Yeah.
Do you attempt to confuse the troll into letting all 3 of you pass without fighting? Very smart, intelligent, strategery.
Right.
Suggest that all 3 of you should fight without telling the troll. And so you just all attack him.
Yeah. It's one of the first 2.
I kind of like to confuse the troll into letting all 3 of you pass because he's very much like a word-associated guy. Like when he was talking to Loki in the Avengers, like, you know, not a good plan to get all the Avengers mad at you. Like, we have a Hulk kind of thing.
Not to mention, when it comes to fighting, he's very strategic. I mean, we even saw in Infinity War and Endgame how he basically plans out the plays when it comes to how they're going to fight Thanos, for example. I agree with you, man. It'd be the first one.
Okay. 4 boxes are placed before you. Which would you try and open? The gleaming jet black box with a silver lock and key marked with a mysterious rune that you know to be the mark of Merlin.
Okay.
All right. The small pewter box, unassuming and plain, I already think it's not this, with a scratch message upon it that reads, I open only for the worthy.
I don't think he can.
That sounds like Thor.
It does. Or Cap even.
Yeah. The ornate golden casket, standing on clawed feet, which inscriptions warns that both secret knowledge and unbearable temptation lie within.
That's it.
That's it. That's an easy one. Let's see what he's got. The sorting hat is ready to make its decision.
I am so excited for this.
What do you think it is?
I think he's going to be either a Ravenclaw or a Slytherin.
I agree with that statement. I lean Slytherin, but also possibly Ravenclaw.
Slytherin!
Pride, ambition, and cunning. And I think that is right up Iron Man's alley. Iron Man is a Slytherin. Mark it down in the checkbook. Do people use checkbooks?
What's a checkbook?
Fair enough. We're gonna move on to, I guess, Hulk. But let me see if it actually opens. It seems like it's having a little trouble.
Eventually.
It doesn't like me.
You got a face only a mother could love, Pat.
What?
Nothing.
Don't say words I don't understand.
Did you really not hear what I said?
No.
I said you have a face only a mother could love.
So we are going to answer now all of these as Bruce Banner or as Hulk.
Oh, that's a hard question because you know what? Hulk and Bruce Banner would be in 2 different houses. That's the problem.
Let's just do the Hulk as you would think the Hulk. Big, angry guy.
Right. Hulk from Thor Ragnarok, that's what we're doing.
Hulk smash Hulk. Oh, different questions already off the bat. Given the choice, would you rather invent a potion that would guarantee you glory? That feels very Ragnarok Hulk.
It does, but if there's one that says strength,
True. Love?
No.
Power.
Probably.
And wisdom. He doesn't get a crap. I would say power.
For this Hulk, I would say power as well. You could consider the gamma radiation as like a potion, you know, the way he became Hulk in the first place.
Would you also consider the idea of he just wants to be like appreciated by the humans kind of thing? Because it's like he thinks the people on Earth hate him. So glory, maybe more so, or power?
Oh, that's a good point. You know what? Because we're doing Thor Ragnarok, maybe it is glory because he was also a fighter. Remember?
Yeah. He just wants to be like loved by people.
Right.
All right, glory.
All right.
If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose? I would think Toad. Green.
Yeah, I would say Toad as well.
Yeah. Okay. The Harlequin Toad. This isn't DC. Get it? Because Harley.
Oh no, I get it.
Quinn. A Dragon Toad. More.
That's cool as hell.
A Natterjack Toad.
That looks like Hulk, kind of.
Kind of does.
Oh, that's it.
Common Toad.
I love that, but it's gotta be the common Toad.
It looks like Hulk. 4 goblets are placed before you. Which would you choose to drink? The smooth, thick, richy purple drink that gives off a delicious smell of chocolate and plums.
Maybe.
He has purple shorts in the comics.
He sure does.
The foaming frog, silverly.
You can do it.
I can't. That sparkles is still containing ground diamonds. The golden liquid so bright that it hurts the eye, which makes sunspots dance all around the room. That makes me think that because it's hurting his eyes, he'd be like, no! But then he'd go and grab it and then drink it. Yeah. Heads or tails?
Heads!
Sorting Hat is ready to make its decision. What do you think it's going to be?
In all honesty, I think it's going to be a Hufflepuff. Let's see.
Oh, Gryffindor!
I'm actually so surprised.
I'm surprised, but when you say courage, bravery, and determination, Hulk doesn't back down from anything.
Yeah, he's also very determined.
I think that is shockingly kind of accurate. He's very much going to fight no matter what. Come on! Come on! Okay, start the sorting ceremony. This is from Black Widow's perspective. Would she pick river or forest?
Forest.
I was thinking the same. 4 goblets are placed before you. We've already done this part of the question. Which would you choose to drink? The smooth, thick, richly purple drink, chocolate and plums. That feels Black Widow-esque.
That does. But this one's literally black.
Black liquid that gleams like ink and gives off fumes that make you see strange visions. She's probably seen some crazy stuff in her day.
Actually, I could see in Black Widow training them forcing them all to take drugs so they get used to that psychological type of warfare.
Yeah, that's probably a good one then. Which would you rather be? Liked
or disliked?
That's your only one. Trusted? I can see that.
Maybe.
Imitated? I don't think so. Praised? I don't really think she cares about praise.
I don't think she cares about any of this.
I think the closest is trusted.
I agree.
Because, like, she even has that line in Winter Soldier, like, why don't you trust me? Like, to Steve. Yeah. And he's like, I do now. Is that a good impression? Thank you. I don't need your answer because I know you're going to say yes. I look like Chris Evans. Girls have told me that before.
You sure do, bud. You sure do. Let's move on.
Okay. Which of the following would you most hate people to call you? Ignorant? Selfish? I can see that because the Soul Stone situation.
Yes.
Cowardly, I can see as well a little bit. But I do think selfish is pretty high up on that.
Her sacrificing herself for the Soul Stone gives us the answer.
Well, even like Loki being like, do you want everything wiped from the ledger kind of thing? And she's just like, whatever about it. Like at that point, she recognizes like, this matters more kind of thing. All right,
same page.
What do we think it is?
I think she's going to be a Gryffindor.
I was thinking Gryffindor too. I can see a little Slytherin, but I think Gryffindor more so than Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw.
I don't think Ravenclaw or Hufflepuff are even possibilities. I think it's between Gryffindor and Slytherin.
It's going to happen now.
Just continue.
Gryffindor.
Thank you.
We were right. All right, up next is Thor. You and 2 friends need to cross a bridge guarded by a river troll who insists on fighting one of you before he will let all of you pass. Okay. So we've done this before.
Yes.
So I think he's a volunteer to fight.
He would absolutely. I mean, he's done that. He did that in the second Thor movie, which we don't really talk about. But he literally walks up to the biggest guy and in one hit just destroys him.
Yep.
Anyone else?
Oh, it's not heads or tails. It's left or right.
Okay, I like that. Okay, well, hold on. Is Thor left-handed or right-handed? We can actually look this up.
Look it up.
We have technology.
What's my computer's deal?
Yeah, I'll just look it up on my phone.
And my watch is dead?
Thor is almost always shown with Mjolnir in his right hand and using it from that hand, but he can most likely use both just as effectively.
It's right.
I think it's going to be Gryffindor again.
You think so?
I don't know. We'll see. Gryffindor. So we've got so far 1 Slytherin and 3 Gryffindors.
Yeah.
We're doing Hawkeye. What are you most looking forward to? Magical creatures, flying on a broomstick. He doesn't have any power, so maybe he wants to fly. Appearing and disappearing, secrets about the castle. He was a spy. He was a spy, an informational spy. Hexes and jinxes, every area of magic possible. I kind of lean secrets of the castle.
Yep.
Cat, toad, or owl? Owl, right? It's the closest thing to a hawk.
Yeah, I would say owl.
Barn owl?
Maybe.
That feels very hawk-esque.
He did want to retire on a barn. I'm gonna say barn owl.
Okay. Which would you rather be? Liked, trusted, feared, envied, imitated? Imitated I can see because he's making a new Hawkeye. The whole point of him in the comics is he's creating other people that can do what he can do. And anyone can do what he can do, you just have to practice.
Right.
So yeah, let's say imitated. What do you think it is? I think this might be our first Ravenclaw.
Yeah, he's not Slytherin, and he's not Hufflepuff. I want it to be Ravenclaw,
I do too.
But I think it's gonna be Gryffindor.
Let's see.
Ah, come on!
Gryffindor again, dude. Gryffindor again.
Man!
It's the last one. It's Captain America. 4 boxes are placed before you. Which would you try and open? Jet black box, silver lock and key, marked with a mysterious rune that you know is Merlin. Small box, unassuming and plain, scratch message that reads, I open only for the worthy. It's gotta be that.
It's gotta be that one.
If you could have any power, which would you choose? Reading minds, change the past, 100% that.
Yeah.
He wants to go back to the past.
Yeah.
Invisibility, no. Speak to animals, no. Superhuman strength, he has it.
Okay.
It's strength or change the past.
So I think deep down, he doesn't care all too much about strength. I mean, when you think about the first movie, he was already...
He's scrawny.
He was scrawny, but he was still willing to like go out there and
He
fight.
wanted to go fight even though of those issues.
He knew he had the ability to do it. I honestly think what matters to him more than anything is being able to go back in time, fix things, and spend the rest of his life.
Think about if he was a real person, you told him, hey, 9/11 happened. He'd be like, I wish I was there to go back and help that not to happen.
Yes.
Which of the following do you find most difficult to deal with? Loneliness, hunger, being ignored, or cold?
Loneliness.
He was in the ice, though.
Come on! He was in there for like 50 years.
I agree with you. I think it's loneliness. I think it's loneliness because, I mean, he had trouble going on dates, no life experience. I think it's loneliness. I think you're right. Left or right?
Hold on, wait, let's find out, like, with Thor.
12 seconds later.
We just did some research.
Right-handed.
He's technically right-handed. We just did some research and we found that out.
Yeah, he holds the shield on his left because he's right-handed. So
Right.
we're gonna go with right. He also always does what's right, Jacob.
Okay.
All right, let's see what it is. What are your guesses? I'm gonna guess Hufflepuff.
I'm gonna guess Hufflepuff or Gryffindor.
Okay.
No!
What? Pride, ambition, and did we do it wrong?
He's not prideful. He has ambition and he is cunning, but he's not
my
prideful.
gosh.
That's the thing.
Wait, I feel like we messed up.
You gotta also remember that Harry Potter was almost sorted into Slytherin, and he actually made the choice to go to Gryffindor because of actually, when you think about it, the friends that he ended up choosing early on. The Slytherins aren't necessarily evil, it's just that they're maybe a little more prideful.
Near the end, he was a little bit selfish. He went back and stayed with Peggy, which theoretically could have opened up a really nasty alternate reality. But you know what's cool about this? The two people that were opposing heads for the longest time, the two different leaders of the Avengers, apparently both came back Slytherin, and their 4 support members were Gryffindor.
Yeah.
And I think that's wild. Very interesting, guys. What do you think? Do you think this was absolute crap, or do you kind of see where it was going with Captain America being Slytherin? Let us know what other types of videos like this you would want us to do. I know it's a little bit different. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think this was the most fun one we've had so far.
I had a great time doing this.
And with that, the comic stand is closed.
No, get the heck out of here!